Hi, Reggie Bannister here, screen star of Phantasm, Bubba Hotep, Wishmaster, and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, yeah, also a new film called Walking Distance that we're going to talk about a little bit today. So here we are.
Well, how about you start off and tell us a little bit about Walking Distance?
Yeah, Walking Distance is a picture that was written and directed by a guy named Mel House in Houston, Texas. And when he sent me the script and told me what the character was that he wanted me to play, I was kind of tripped out about it because the character is actually a pedophile. Being an actor, I love to stretch and play different parts, and I obviously love accents, love dialects, love to pull out of the pool of humanity whatever character I can do. And this particular character I was very interested in because being a pedophile. And then he's been in prison, and he's thrown into this planned community, and it's the same community that he committed his crimes in, and so people remember him. And even if he wanted to be a repentant human being, he can't, because there's something else going on, and he has no control over it. And I love the character in that we need to think about this. We need to think about what do you do with these people that commit these heinous crimes? What do? You put a signboard on them and put them out on a corner, busy street corner, and let people have at them. And actually, that happens in Walking Distance. What do you do with them? Do you lock them up forever? Do you put a bullet in their head? I'm not sure. But this picture explores, at least for me, that particular human personality. And so I was honored, really, to be able to play that character. Seemingly, we throw those people into neighborhoods, and they just, people, it's like, what it's like? It's like Frankenstein. It's kind of like Frankenstein. If you remember, all the people get the torches, and they surround the house or the castle in Frankenstein's deal, and they torch the building. Because they're not going to stand for it. But there's supposed to be an adult in charge somewhere that should be able to make a decision as to what's going on with certain people. And that whole thing is something that we as a society need to figure out how to deal with.
So you say the film makes a big social satire?
What's that?
A big social satire.
No, I don't think it's satirical at all. I think it's dead serious. I took it dead seriously, and and Mel House takes it dead seriously, and he didn't write him as a satirical character. This is not a satirical piece. If you really want to know the truth, this is a kind of a political piece. And in that it talks of, George Romero, talks about how, the whole zombie thing started from, it's really more of a political statement than anything else. And then I believe that this is, Walking Distance is really more of a political statement than anything else. There are people in charge of your life. People in charge of your life. Do you understand this? That you don't even know, faceless, people watching you. They're watching your emails. They're watching your phone records. They're watching us all the time from the intersection when you like kind of blast through a yellow light or whatever, and then end up getting a ticket because it turned red when you were in the middle of the place, you know, or in the middle of the intersection, to every, okay, how about this? You know, what's your credit report? How's your credit, babe?
How's my credit?
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah,
real
there you
bad.
go. But everybody knows it, right?
Yeah.
If you try and get a loan, can you get a loan?
Nah.
Yeah. Can you get a payday loan? Yeah. At a usury rate of 300-400%. And I'm not kidding. That's allowed in this country. The land of the free, that's allowed in this country. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that that's allowed. You know, I think it's bad enough, and I'm sorry I'm going off here, but I think it's bad enough that credit card companies are allowed to charge 30+%. That's usury. That used to be called, there was a term, usury. In other words, you can't charge that kind of money to people on a loan because they can never pay it back. They're going to be into you for life, forever, period. The mortgage meltdown. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Everybody knew that the market was way over its head. You know, your house couldn't possibly be worth $300,000 today, and then a year later be worth $600,000. It's ridiculous. So they were making loans based on a $600,000 house that was only worth $300,000. And the people are happy to get the money, obviously. Yeah. So that's what's going on in the economy. But this all goes back to like walking distance. Seriously, there's people in charge of your life that you just don't even have a clue what they're doing in these little dark rooms or bright rooms or wherever the hell they do it. So I think walking distance is going to be an important picture, to tell you the truth.
How did you like working with Mel House on the film?
Mel's great. He's great. Very easy to work with. You know, sees, in a sense, it's a little bit like working with any great director. You know, when you're a director, what you do is you hire people that you trust. You know, I know that Reg can play this character. I know that Angus Scrim can play this character. I know that Bill Moseley can play this character, or Sid Hay, or Ken Foray, or name somebody, Tony, whoever, you know. I know that they can play this character, so I'm going to let them play it, you know. And if there's a little adjustment somewhere, here or there, I'm going to talk to him about it. As a director, I'm going to talk to him about it. I'm going to go, hey man, you know, maybe take it down a little bit here, or build it up a little bit here, or let's talk about this line, or the actor. I mean, it's a cooperative effort, and the actor, and I do this a lot. I change lines. It's more natural for me to say it this way, these words, or whatever. And I always run it by the director, you know, at least until I see that he's comfortable or she's comfortable with whatever I'm doing, and then I just go for it. I just go for it. Yeah, you know, he was great to work with. It was a great cast and crew. And I'd say it was fun, but did I mention I play a pedophile?
Yeah, that's true.